Welcome, my name is Thomas and this is Smart Home Training. This video is part of a video online training that I present to you for free. New videos will be published every week, but if you can't wait so long, please go to smarthome-training.com and use the offer code SMARTPeople to get a discount. This is just one of the ways to support me. You can also become a Patreon and please check the tiers, they are really great. But now, enjoy today's lesson. Okay, so ready to go. Here is our Raspberry Pi 3 case from the starter kit. I use this and you simply click off here all the parts and your Raspberry Pi goes this way around. You have this small slot and there's the micro SD card slot that you use, and then you can simply assemble it back. Just set up the top case, then use this closed one. Yeah, you can see this, and just to click it on that side because the other one will be used that all your connections are still free to connect, and then you will just simply put in your micro SD card down below and you can assemble the top case. That's it for assembling. What you have to do, of course, is you need your Raspberry Pi connected to your Ethernet cable. Just click it in, and the last step now is to connect it to power. Yeah, just let me see, this way around, and you're ready to go. So this thing is going to boot up. Just a small video to show because some always have questions how to set it up. That is it, ready to go, and now your Raspberry Pi will boot with the OpenHabian image, and will take about, let's say, 30 minutes up to 45 minutes depending on your model you have. So when you have a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, it will be a little bit faster. When you have the one without the Plus or a 2, Raspberry Pi 2 will take longer. A Pine will be faster, I can tell you that, so maybe just 15 minutes when it's ready to go. But we're fine now, so take a cup of coffee, relax a little, and come back, and I will show you how to connect to the system, that you can see what the system is doing, because you don't have to attach it to a mouse, a keyboard, or your, let's say, monitor, because you can use a software. I will show you this in a minute. To get on your Raspberry Pi wherever in your house it is located, you can remotely access it and do all the commands on the Raspberry Pi using a software called PuTTY. So see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Please remember, you can buy the whole course right now at smarthome-training.com. You become a Patreon, and you also could subscribe and put on the bell button. That's perfectly fine, so you get notified when the next lesson is uploaded. And I would like to thank you again, say bye-bye, see you next week.